Nose Day. So I'm here with renamed BodyWorX. It's called Sunrise Circuits this morning. How that ties in with Red Nose Day, I don't know. I mean, I'm here and I've got this on, and it's Red Nose Day, and I've got all the links attached somewhere for you to donate to Red Nose Day, and I can see you all logging on. That's great. You've all witnessed this. This nose won't stay on, by the way, so at some point it's going to fall off. Maybe you could make a donation when the nose falls off. Do that. Right, okay, it's 5 to 7 in the morning. I'm dressed up as a combination of Mr. Motivator and a clown. Let's just call it Red Nose Day. I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to. Right, let's get warmed up. Let's get warmed up. I'm going to dive out a shot and fiddle around with my phone for a second and get this set. Right, okay, so we're running on the spot. We're running on the spot. I've got a bit of an obsession at the moment, so Michelle, I can see that you're making comments. Can you just tell me that the sound is okay, just to reassure me that all these people that are watching me make a fool of myself can hear me as well? That would be great. Just a little comment in the comment section, just to say that the sound is working, that you can hear me. And then anyone else wants to make a comment, you know, any form of abuse or anything like that. If you're going to abuse me though, I don't mind what you say. Anything like, as Rob, if your career is this what it's amounting to, exclamation mark, question mark, ... anything like that, I want you to make a donation. So you need to make a donation if you're going to abuse me for my outfit this morning. Any mention of furlough flab warrants a donation. So, make sure. Okay, so we're just warming up through 10 exercises back to back. I hope, yeah, it's a bit drafty. Anyway, nose is staying on. So just warming up through 10 exercises back to back this morning, just to get heart rate up, breathing, circulation going, warming the joints, warming the muscles, getting the body ready for exercise. So reaching across opposite fingers to opposite toes. Excellent. Let's just warm these. Excellent. Well done. Ah, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for saying that you can hear me. That's very reassuring, Claire, thank you. So, moving the arms backwards and forwards for those flies. We're warming the chest, we're warming the back, but we're most importantly warming those shoulders, warming the joints, tendons, ligaments within those multi-directional joints, which are the shoulders, crossing at the top, crossing at the bottom as well. Excellent. I want to tell you about my wig. It turned up yesterday. Bit of an impulse buy, gotta say. Well, I've had to put a hat on because the wig's going bald. What's the point in a bald wig? It's like a chocolate burger. Anyway, excellent. So bring those hips back. Bringing those hands out to the side, so it's bending over lateral raises. Again, we're just warming those shoulders, so bring those hips back, nice and straight, chest up, looking forwards with your feet. 10 seconds, just warming those shoulders. 5. Excellent, okay, let's hit that lower body. So we're just starting to warm that lower body up. Big step forward, drop the back knee. Switch towards that leading leg. So we're hitting, warming the lower body up. This is most important this morning, warming the lower body, because most of our exercises are going to focus on the lower body muscle groups. Excellent. Into squats. Nice deep squats. Really testing the integrity of this outfit now. I think I'm at risk of breaching Facebook's rules and regulations on decency. However, we're here and we're doing squats. We're Red Nose Day. So nice deep squats. We're still just warming up. Excellent. Okay, so last couple of exercises. We're going to do walkouts now. So walking those hands all the way out with your feet back to the floor. Wall those hands back in, stand up straight. Well, let's say this red nose of mine is doing quite well. He says. It hasn't fallen off yet. Excellent. Stay down on the floor. We'll finish off with straight leg sit-ups. So, feet down. Touch the floor behind you, then reach towards the tips of your toes. Try and keep those legs as straight as you can. Feeling the stretch down the back of the legs. Working the abs. So again, we're just warming up with these exercises. 10 different exercises back to back. Just to take that body through a good few ranges of motion and warming up. Get the heart rate, breathing circulation going. Right, ready. Well, I didn't think the nose would stay on for the warm-up, let alone anything else, so we're doing alright. I'm just going to move these comments out of the way, even though they're all lovely. And the reason for that is, I can't move them, there we go. So that I can see myself and see what I've become. Right. Alright, let's go for it. So, we're into pistol squats this morning. Now, it might sound a bit technical, you might not even know what pistol squats are, let alone how difficult they are, but we're going to regress them just slightly in order to get a bit of volume in. So it's a unilateral exercise, and basically, all you need for this, equipment-wise, is like a footstool, a chair, so your settee is ideal, and we're just going to take a single leg, so we're going to sit, one leg stays on the floor, one leg in the air, and we're going to sit down and stand back up with that single leg. That was terrible. I'm going to blame it on my glasses, because I really can't see. So, we'll try that again, all the way down, looking forwards, and then drive back up. Keep that single leg in the air, using the opposite leg to drive that foot into the floor and stand yourself back up again. Now, with it being a unilateral exercise, we're going to do 2 exercises back to back 4 times round, 40 seconds of each. However, it's a unilateral exercise, so we're going to do 40 seconds on one side, 40 seconds on the other, and we're going to do that 4 times round. I'm quickly diving out a shot to play some weird music, and also to reset my timer. So I'm still here. I know you're missing the wig, the hair, everything. I'm back, and especially the Mr. Motivator outfit. It's still 7 in the morning, remember? Right, okay. Pistol squats to start off with. Try and hold your balance throughout the movement. So if you're waking up and you've just tuned in to Red Nose Day, on 3D leisure at home. Yes, there is an idiot in his sitting room who's piled on a bit of furlough flab, wearing a Mr. Motivator costume, a red wig, a red nose, and most importantly, red spectacles, which his 3-year-old was charging around the house in yesterday. So, just that alone means that they weren't a waste of money. Excellent. Okay, so 40 seconds on one side, 40 seconds on the other. Woo! Keep it going. So it's literally single leg sit to stand. I'm going to call them pistol squats because that's effectively what we're trying to progress to. So 10 seconds. 5. Oh, excellent. Okay, swap sides. So, if anyone at 3D Leisure is watching this, in the management department, maybe Mr. Ramsey, someone like that, I hope this outfit and me doing this at 5 to 7 in the morning earns me a pass to the next 3D Leisure social, whatever that may be. Because I tell you what, I need a drink. Let's swap sides. Let's go again. So this free leg really should be staying off the floor when you do this, because what we're trying to do is work the balance and coordination in a single leg. And the reason for that is because it's firing all those balancing muscles, all those little supporting muscle groups down that single leg, which you use when you are running, when you are walking, when you are literally just moving around the house. And it helps stop any sort of injuries occurring. Say for instance rolling over on an ankle or something like that when you're out for a run. This gives you the power and the strength to support yourself. But not only that, we're working the biggest, most powerful muscles in the body. And it's like an engine in a car. As they get bigger, more powerful, a bigger, more powerful engine uses more fuel. Just to run, let alone to go anywhere. So just imagine having bigger, more powerful muscles. They're going to burn more calories across the course of the day. Who knew, we're swapping sides again by the way, who knew that a wig, which, let's face it, if you need to wear a hat with a wig to cover up bald spots, it's not a very good wig. However, who knew that something like that could make you so warm? My head's boiling off. Single leg squats, pistol squats, single leg sit to stand. We're doing 40 seconds on one side and then 40 seconds on the other, working that lower body strength. Unilateral exercise, so core strength, core stability as well. Okay, last round. Nice deep squats. I'm just going to pull this a little bit closer because I know you want to get a good view of my wonderful outfit. Let's fill that screen full of stupidity. A screen full of stupidity, that's what we've made today. I tell you what, get ready to make donations folks, because I think this red nose is about to fall off. Right, swap sides. Wow. Last side. single leg sit to stand, pistol squats, whatever you want to call them. Really good unilateral exercise for balance and coordination, but also for that lower body strength, especially when the gyms are closed and we're limited to equipment. This is really good for making a normal squat a little bit more challenging, he says, as he loses balance. Okay, keep it going. Alright, that's enough. Excellent. Okay, so I really am warm. It's all this man-made fibre that I've enclosed my head in. Right, okay. Check the furlough flap. Single leg balance. So we're doing a balancing exercise now. This is where you need just objects to reach this. So don't worry, because I didn't say at the top of this, grab some equipment. Just grab anything. What's the most weirdest thing I can, like, okay, the room full of all sorts of kids stuff. Right, so anything just to reach out in front of you with, and you need 3 points at which you're going to reach there. So I have a child's stool. There's one of them, and a couple of dumbbells, hopefully you can see down there. Just get rid of the comments so you can see me. So, all we're going to do, single leg, I'm going to reach out and touch those 3 designated points that we've set those objects out in front of us with. And the reason for that, again, is to work lower body, whoa, balance and coordination, he says as he falls over. Oh, the nose is still on. So, we're going to do, it's a unilateral exercise as he walks out of shot, sorry about that. It's a unilateral exercise. So, we're going to do 40 seconds on one side, 40 seconds on the other, and we're going to go 4 times round. So, I am just resetting my timer again so we can get set up. So 10 seconds to get into position. As I said, we've got our 3 objects set out in front. The further away you have those objects, the more challenging it is to reach out in front of you. Try and get that leg back as you do this. So you start doing like a single leg Romanian deadlift. So it's a hip hinge movement. Let those hips go back as you reach out. And the idea is that this again is working balance and coordination. All those stabilising muscle groups down that single leg that's on the floor. The main muscle groups that you're working on this, swapping sides, is hamstrings and glutes. So those muscles that are used to propel you forwards when you're running, walking, climbing the stairs, whatever you're doing. I like to keep my workouts quite functional, so it's going to benefit your overall health and well-being, not just, say for instance, designed for burning body fat, which any physical activity does, more than just stand on the setting. So, excellent. Alright, swap sides. So we're literally just reaching out in front to touch these 3 objects that we have set out in front of us. We're using that single leg Romanian deadlift. So, yeah, you are witnessing a slightly overweight man in his late 30s, dressed in a Mr. Motivator costume, a red wig, a red nose, and red spectacles, most importantly. trying to raise some money for Red Nose Day. That's the #1 objective this morning, today. We're swapping sides. There are links all over the place to donate. It's going straight to Red Nose Day on Comic Relief. We can't even take a tally today, so we won't know how much we've raised. We're just doing this because, well, I'm just doing it to stop making a fool of myself. Can't even balance now. Yeah, we're just in these troubled times. Obviously, it takes a little bit more effort to bring recognition to charity fundraising events, etc., etc. So we're using our platform today just to acknowledge, bring recognition, and try and raise a little bit of money for Comic Relief for Red Nose Day. Well, excellent. So, even though your heart rate may be down, you're not blowing, you're not breathing heavily, hopefully you're going to feel the burn down those hamstrings and single leg. So you know that you're firing those slow twitch muscle, those fast twitch muscle fibers, sorry, and working on your balance, your coordination. He says, making those glutes and hamstrings bigger, more powerful, in order to have strength and stability in other exercises. So your frequency of training isn't affected by any sort of injury because you have the power to keep yourself upright, to keep yourself balanced when running over uneven ground, etc., etc. Excellent. Okay, swap sides. Single leg in the air, reaching out in front to those 3 objects that you've set out in front of you. Got it now. It took 3 rounds of practice, but we're there. 40 seconds. I tell you what, this Red Nose is doing pretty well. Sat on the end of my beak. I thought it would have come off by now and you lot would have had to make a donation because the Red Nose has fallen off. That is literally the deal by watching this, whatever it is, perform in front of you. Alright, keep it going. Last round. Last exercise of this circuit. Then we've got 1 more. We're on a schedule today, on a time limit. Timekeeping isn't my strong point. I just tend to sort of drift off doing something else, or drift off in conversation as I'm doing now. Well done! Okay. Yes. The nose is still on. I haven't had to make adjustments just so that we're keeping this a fair contest. Remember, if you're watching and this nose falls off, you have to make a donation. That's the rules. There's links everywhere, so there's no excuses. Right. Sorry, I keep glancing in the camera. I can see myself and I'm like, oh. Right. Jumping lunges and leg raises. This is going to be a challenge for the nose. So I'm going to change the timer before I do anything else. It starts with this weird music as it tries to advertise something to me because I'm too tight to buy the app. Right, okay, so that's that. I'm going to show you some form now, show you how to do the exercise. There are some regressions to these exercises in order to keep you safe and stopping you from injuring yourself. So, first exercise we're going to do in this last circuit is 40 seconds of jumping lunges. So you're going to go down into lunge position, explode up and swap to the other lunge position. Now, if you've got any discomfort, joint injuries, muscle injuries, especially in the lower body, I want you to do just alternating lunges. Take the plyometrics out, and you can even support yourself with the side of a chair or anything like that if you guide that knee towards the floor. So, no injuries, want that extra challenge, jumping lunges. Maybe have an injury, maybe just not confident in lunges. Practice those normal step 2 lunges. So once you've done 40 seconds of lunges, whether they jump lunges or not, we're going to go straight into 30 seconds of leg raises. So, you are going to feel this on your abs, on your stomach, by sitting on your hands, pull those abs nice and tight, chin into chest, raising and lowering those legs. So you're going to feel it on the abs, on the stomach, because there's time and tension on those abs. But the main muscle groups that are working here is tops of your thighs, those hip flexors. So it's still technically a lower body exercise. We're focusing on those hip flexors just here. Because you wanted to look in that area, didn't you? Right, okay, so 10 seconds, we're going to go into those jumping lunges. This is where we get that heart rate up, that breathing circulation going. Big step forward, drop the back knee, and then explode up, swap into the opposite side. Okay, keep it going. This is... I was out for a run yesterday, then I did a class, did me 10,000 steps, so this immediately causes me issues because I tell you what, your legs go to jelly very, very quickly when you're doing these switch kicks, jumping lunges, whatever you want to call them. Oh, right, okay. Into leg raises, so light leg raises down on the floor, away we go. Testing Facebook rules and regulations on taste and decency by doing these leg raises. Keep it going. Pull those abs nice and tight, small you back into the floor, raising and lowering those legs for 40 seconds. Woo! Nearly there! Excellent, back up! Jumping lunges! Let's go for it! So, I hope all the other 3D leisure at home instructors that are going to supply you with exercise classes for the rest of the day. We're going until 7 o'clock tonight. Wow. Keep it going. I'm going to emulate my level of stupidity. Dress it up. Oh, my legs have gone. Right, okay, leg raises. Let's go for it. Raising and lowering those legs. Keep it going, keep moving. Feeling the tops of the thighs now, the hip flexors burning. Pull those abs nice and tight, engage that frontal core. Woo! Well, I didn't think this red nose would stay off. It's doing very well. Whoa. Keep it going. Excellent. Okay, back up. Jumping lunges. Let's go for it. exercise for that run fitness, that lower body strength and stability. Oh, it says, whoo, come on, keep it going. Oh, my legs. At any point in this 40 seconds, you need to stop and have a rest. Do so, shake it off, and then go again. Because that's what I'm doing. Oh. Wow, right, okay, 5 seconds to get down on the floor. We're going into those leg raises again. Pull those abs tight. Small your back into the floor. Raising and lowering those legs, 40 seconds leg raises. Woo. Ah. Keep it going, keep moving. Oh. Keep those legs as straight as you can as you're doing these leg raises. Pull those abs as tight as you can. Oh. Excellent, okay, back up. Last round. Jumping lunges, if you can. Keep it going. Oh, shake it off, then go again if you need that rest. Oh, come on, keep it going. Oh, legs are burning. Okay, back into those leg raises. Let's go for it. Last exercise. Raising and lowering those legs. 3. Tops of the thighs are really burning now. Keep it going. Nearly there. Last set of leg raises, last exercise from me, and then it's Kerry with a super split. Keep it going, keep moving. Woo! Wow! The nose stayed on! Yes! Right. Okay, that's enough from me today. More than enough. Right, keep supporting, keep donating. Well done for joining in if you've joined in. Stay with us. I'm here tomorrow again at 9 o'clock, just not wearing this. Well done, see you soon.